Hi, I'm teacher Michelle. Teacher Michelle, how are you today? Well, I just finished teaching a couple of early morning classes, and I'm on my 28th day as a VIP kid teacher. I've been pretty busy, and I have read a lot where people are struggling getting bookings, and I can totally understand that. So I thought what I would do. I've been pretty successful, and of course, I can't tell you exactly why that is, but I can tell you what I have done. If we go here, we can see that I have been with VIP Kid 28 days, 14 students, 14 classes. However, you will see that I have really been booked with more than that. This was my first week with VIP Kid. I started pretty much 2 days before April started. And so here we go. You can see the scheduling that I have. I do early mornings. I'm a teacher in a brick and mortar school. I teach seventh grade science. I have a 7-year old, and I get up and I teach before we get ready to go to school. And then also, any evenings, I might be able to try to squeeze something in here. So, this was my first week. I not only opened up a lot of slots, but quite a few of these started off as 24-hour bookings. You can go in at any time and change your schedule. You don't have to stick with what you did at the beginning of the week. So I was constantly changing things up to see if I couldn't get more bookings. Second week, looked like this. Again, you can see those peak times. PPTs are the best times to get students, even on the weekends. Again, open up that 24-hour slot. Now, I will tell you about that. If you open it up, you need to be ready to teach because somebody might just book it. Um, However, know this, they will not be able to book it if the class is starting within an hour. So that's okay. It works out well. I just wanted to hit the floor running with this thing. My ultimate goal is to be able to have regulars and to see them grow and learn and all of that. I am going to tell you a very interesting story. I've only had one trial, one, uh, to where the parents went ahead and purchased the VIPKID program. And oh my goodness, I got this kid, and I had no idea what level he was. It was one of those info pending situations where you don't even know what you're going to be teaching until pretty much 2 minutes before it opens. And so I got in there. I'm expecting a little guy, 4 or 5 years old. All my rewards are for 4 and 5-year olds, everything. This kid was 12 years old, and he was on level 3, upper level 3. And I just told him, I said, I'm sorry. All of my stuff is for little kids, but I'll do my best. And so we went through it. I picked up on a few things that he was saying incorrectly and corrected him on that and helped him learn a few new things. But I think one of the biggest things is that the mistakes he was making, I called his attention to that. Ultimately, his parents bought and so fired up and everything. So that just made me feel so good. You want to take the slides and you want to, of course, read them, see what is expected, but you need to keep that lesson flowing. And so I used a lot of my teacher judgment of what in the world is this child supposed to get out of this slide. And ultimately, he learned something, and that was awesome. You can see the next week I didn't have such a great week this week. And I was thinking, "Oh my goodness, what have I done wrong?" Well, I don't think I did anything wrong because I did the exact same thing I've done before. I just think that there are gonna be good times, bad times when you're starting this, and just being patient, opening up those slots, and being willing to take those 24-hour, bookings. Hey, by the way, short notice bookings, less than 24 hours, you earn it for $2. And if it's a trial and they don't show up, you still get the $2 in addition to half of your pay for basically doing nothing. So, I did want to show you. Here's another thing I've done. I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but I've had a couple of people ask me, what does your intro video look like? I'm just going to warn you right now. I have absolutely no video editing skills. This is not good quality. The sound is not great, but I'll show it to you. And I basically just got in front of a camera and acted silly and put some music to it, edited it, cut little snippets, added some little pictures and stuff like that. It took me forever to figure it out, but hey, I had a good time with it. And it shows a little bit of my personality and what I'm willing to do to help kids get interested and to have a good time. So here it is. My name is Teacher Michele. We play, we have fun. Pig. I know my voice is not very loud here. I cannot fix that. Pig. What's pig? Pig. Star. Student. Hello. Hello. Monkey. Good job. Dog. Ribbit. Jeez. Ribbit. Oh. See you in my classroom. Horrible ending. Oh my gosh, this thing is horrible in so many ways, but it's what I have for now. And I think as long as I'm doing pre VIPKID, it's a good thing to have. If once I get my 60 classes, and by the way, those are classes you teach, not 60 bookings. I found that out. Once I get my 60 classes, then I am going to try to teach maybe level 1 or 2 just to kind of vary it up. But I am having a blast doing pre-VIP KID because these kids are cute, cute, cute. I would say my biggest struggle is, let me tell you this, because they're new, they maybe don't have a name that I can say. And so I always say hi, mom, or hi, dad, include them. And if I can't understand how they say their name, I'll ask mom to say it. I'll try my best to say it. By the time the kids are older, they've adopted a more American sounding name and I can say it. So to me, that's a struggle because I want to use their name as much as possible. So you just do the best that you can. Smile, have a good time, let the kids laugh, be silly. I will tell you right now, the greatest reward my little girls have liked. I saw this from a couple of other people. Teacher Tina was the one I saw from first, believe it or not. The flowers. She is right. They love smelling the flowers. They literally put their little noses up to the screen. It's so cute. And I didn't buy anything to put my flowers in. I basically took um, cardstock and made a little circle and put a bottom on it and a couple of magnets, and boom, here we go. Boom. I just happen to also have some little butterflies and they love it. The little butterflies fly. So I'm telling you, I am having a blast with this. I feel so excited about teaching again. And I've done it for 23 years with junior high and high school kids, and I am loving it. Please, if you have any questions on getting through the process, I will be more than happy to help you. See below to see my information. Please use me as a referral. Even if you don't use me as a referral, I'll be happy to get you through the process of getting hired. I'll help you. I'll watch your intro video, tell you what I think, and maybe help you get those bookings going. Happy teaching. Okay. now. Bye. I